Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with the next round of the Ringledon Singles Tournament. It is Claude Monet versus
Antonio Penny.
That's correct, Magico Miguel.
Thank you, Union Jack. Antonio Penny had a very easy round previously against the very unknown Jobert, whereas Claude Monet, he had a tough battle against Fit Rory.
He certainly did.
Yep.
Yeah. Even with the salacious happenings at the end of that match.
Oh, disgusting behaviour.
Claude Monet did take a lot of punishment, whereas Antonio Penny is coming into this matchup relatively unscathed.
There they are, intently staring at each other whilst they shake hands, although they're hugging it out. Stable members, may the best man win, that's all I can say.
That's right, there shouldn't be any love lost between these two gentlemen.
The winner will face Jack Pacage in the final, and if I'm to be honest, I think I'd rather have Claude Monet in that final. I think he's a bigger threat to Jack Pacage.
I would have to agree.
No disrespect to Antonio Penny whatsoever.
I was so close to bringing Pacage down, so close. But that submission hold he put me in.
It is deadly. I suffered it.
It truly is a devastating submission hold.
And here we are, Mitsubishi Nintendo getting underway.
And Monet is really starting on the back foot here.
Monet's got a lot more damage, as you can see.
That's right. Any move that puts Claude Monet down to the mat, he starts with a sleeper hold.
Oh, wow.
Interesting choice here.
And we don't have a rope break. But it looks like Monet's maybe...
Claude Monet has enough about him to... Antonio Penny coming in. A big Alabama slam.
Straight into the pin. Oh. And he just gets the one count there.
This matchup is so heavily weighted in the favour of Antonio Penny. Oh. Even saying that, just with the big float over the tornado DDT that he puts on.
Monet needs to make a start in this match. He hasn't done anything yet.
Monet started his mean streak, but surely it can't end here.
Cannot seem to get going. Oh, and he reverses it. Big slam.
Big slam using his raw brute strength here. He's not happy with Antonio Penny basically getting a bye to this round of the tournament.
Yep. I completely agree there.
He wants to rearrange this man's head, neck and spine. Claude Monet, a very wealthy man in his own right. He doesn't need to do this. He does so.
Just remember, the winner of this tournament gets a title shot against Craig at Grand Slam.
This is right. Oh, lovely counter there by Claude Monet. Whipped outside of the ring.
And they both get a bit of respite from each other.
I'd say either one of these competitors could be taking on Jack Pacage in the final of this round to face the champion, the world champion of PPVW, Craig.
Yep.
Antonio Penny on the outside of the ring there saying, I thought about this.
And he's taking apart the Spanish announcer's table. I find that disgusting behavior.
I don't think this is necessary. Antonio Penny is already so far ahead, he doesn't need to use these tricks.
Oh, he's up, and he connects!
He knocks down Nintendo though. He can't cover here.
Oh, and he reverses it.
And he reverses it. Every second this match goes on, Magico Miguel, it gets closer and closer to Monet evening this up. And this actually puts him in the lovely Boston Crab, or shall we say, the Paris Crab. El Crab Paris.
El Crabo.
El Crabo Fantastico. That's right, Claude Monet. Really crushing Antonio Penny so far, but Antonio Penny has a signature move in the tank. He's ready for it whenever.
Mitsubishi continuing to count, does he? Oh, and Claude Monet getting involved with the ref has given Penny a chance to get in, but he counters it. Oh no!
The headbutt's countered with a European uppercut.
Countered.
The most European.
The
he stabs his poo!
He's going for the pin. Who's he going to get the first point?
This is so... These margins are so slim, but Monet kicks out with authority nonetheless.
And they're both... Well, Penny has a finisher. Monet is very close to a signature.
Antonio Penny is so...
Oh
my God! Antonio Penny is so close to that Leaning Tower of Pizza, and that is his passport to Jack Pacage in the final of the tournament. Well, it's not even the final of the tournament. This is for the opportunity to face Jack Pacage.
Monet, his body has taken an absolute beating.
outrageous amount of punishment here. Yet he still keeps going. It's the overdrive. Took Monet to the O-zone, and he covers for it.
Oh, and he doesn't even get the one count.
It's out before one. Monet, what resilience. What tenacity.
Oh, and he reverses it.
It's a fireman's carry takeover. In
Are we
control.
going to see the signature? Oh, there's a Dan!
It's a big headbutt. He covers him over.
He does have resilience. Oh, but he doesn't even get the two.
He doesn't even need it. Now this means if Claude Monet puts the Michinoku driver, or if he puts the Dalpening on Antonio Penne has a guaranteed way out. But that's if he wants to give away that finisher he has. That leaning tower of pizza. It's the Dalpening! Good God, Monet, cover that man!
And he's going for the cover, but I can't see.
First count.
And he doesn't even get
but
two.
he does kick out. Antonio Penne still alive.
Incredible.
Still with that leaning tower.
Monet is quite a distance away from getting a signature now. He needs to do a lot of hard work.
Runs right into that elbow, maybe misjudged there. Antonio Penne got wise. He's not going for the charge finisher, but he's waiting for his moment.
Oh, that's a big drop.
I was expecting a European uppercut, but he just lets him fall to the ground. He uses his own weight against him, Magico Miguel.
Oh, and he can't count it. That's a
kick.
big kick. Is he going to score the first point?
He's so close to those ropes. But the margin is so slim, but he still kicks out.
Just a 2 count.
Match just stays alive. As I said before, every second we get closer to a Monet evening up the matchup with Penne. And this is exactly what he needs to be doing. Power maneuvers.
And he throws him to the outside.
He's got a few seconds to gather his senses. But Antonio Penne at this stage has 2 leaning towers here.
It's very dangerous for Claude Monet.
That's right, he could potentially go into the poo statement. And as we all know, submissions are deadly in this arena.
Exactly. You're not wrong there, Union Jack. Monet is using this time wisely to get the crowd going, get them behind him, gather momentum.
The crowd support could be the difference maker in this one. Because the PPVW universe are universally behind Claude Monet on this one.
What is Antonio Penne doing? He's taking the steps in. Surely Mitsubishi Nintendo needs to stop that.
This is unacceptable behavior. Nintendo, what are you doing? You're looking at the wrong man here.
And Penne is getting involved with the referee for no reason.
Monet takes his opportunity to get in the ring, but he gets clotheslined by Antonio Penne.
Referee's distracted with putting the steps outside.
Brought to his feet.
Oh,
and there is it.
The poo stabber.
It's the poo stabber, and he transitions into the poo statement.
Oh my days.
Will this be the end of
I
Claude
think
Monet?
it is. Penny's going to get the first point here.
Oh, it's the first fall. Goes to Antonio Penne. Monet still with a mountain to climb, but he does get some of that precious health back.
This is very dangerous. Penne has another finisher in the bank. And he escapes to the outside. Monet needs to stay away from the referee.
Penne has to get some stamina back in. He is running on fumes here. This is not the time to be taunting both of these men.
It is advantage Penne at this moment.
Powerful statement being made by Claude Monet. Look at the mess Antonio Penne caused on the outside of the ring here.
He is a savage.
That's disgraceful. Although saying that though, Claude Monet as well, both of these men just appear to be just treating this tournament with absolutely reprehensible.
Yes. Oh, big spinning DDT.
Big tornado DDT driving the head of Monet into the mat once again. And Monet gets up as though it's nothing. He's running on sheer fury here at this stage. Fury against his opponent and the system.
If anything, Union Jack, he's running on fumes. He's done him. There's no denying that. And he's going up top, foolish. Oh no.
That was a terrible decision. I can't defend that. Mistakes are made in matches of this caliber.
Oh, and a big spinning punch.
Rolls his elbow right into the jaw, and he goes for a submission hold. What is this? He gets his arms.
He
takes him up in the Romero stretch. I don't think Antonio Penne has the strength and the stamina to keep this going.
And he lets go. He lets go before it can be reversed.
A submission hold was a good idea, but that particular submission hold may be unadvisable.
And he's going. Is he going for? Oh,
He takes
the poo stabber.
It's the poo stabber once again.
It's the
trying
poo
to take
statement.
the poo statement. It's the center of the ring.
it's all over.
This has to be it.
It's all over.
It's all over. Magica Miguel, you're correct. That's the end of it.
Penny.
Antonio Penne goes through. What a valiant effort by Claude Monet, but he does not come home with the
He
W.
just ran out of gas in the end.
That's right. He started so far behind his opponent, and he got so close to taking it. But that final submission hold, the poo statement, really sealed the deal for Monet going back home without the victory.
Monet could argue that Penny had the advantage in his first matchup against Jobert, and was essentially fresh for this matchup. But hey, everyone has to start somewhere.
Perhaps there will be some discussions in those European guys' locker room after this.
Perhaps. So
Even
next up,
still, Claude Monet is insured, but Antonio Penne does not go through with a vast reserve of health. I believe that Jack Picage, after he faced myself, where I almost left him laying on the mat,